Good morning, I'm Lynn and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. It's windy but it's sunny today. It's been a long time since we've seen the sun. Anyway, I think we have some new lambs in here, so let's go inside and see what today has in store for us. So this little guy, he's the guy that was having a hard time figuring out how to nurse. He's still having a hard time figuring it out. Arnie said he was a backwards baby and maybe he didn't get quite enough oxygen. So he's definitely a slow learner. She's got lots of milk. She loves them. But we're tubing him still because he won't take a bottle or nurse. Everybody here looks good. This is the one that I delivered yesterday. He's doing really good. And then last night, this one had a lamb. She's a first timer, and now because I want to show the lamb, she's gonna hide it. But he's doing really good. This morning, this one had a lamb too, a little Texel girl. And they're doing fine as well. She's another old girl and she has lots of milk. These two are going out today because she's the one who had a kind of a lower udder on the other side. But it looks like they've figured it out, so we're going to let them out. And then these two were just born today. They're two nice ones from Geronimo. And oh, this is the little Dorset who Arnie's having a hard time with because she doesn't like to be flipped and have her hooves trimmed. And someone was saying how calm and collected we are. And I said it's not always that way. Grab her.
I could have been done about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, careful, Mom. Oh, Mommy. Move your lammy. Honey, go over there. Go out of the way. There you go.
Honestly, come on, please.
Okay, so this is not a first timer. She's been here quite a while, and she just she knows how to roll. And this is where a trimming chute might be handy.
Are we done?
And the funny thing is with this one, I was tagging her lamb, and this ewe has an abundance of milk and colostrum, like not obviously, but when on the lamb's tail, it was all congealed when it pooped, and she had so much poop clogging her tail that I actually had to cut it off. And while I was doing that, Mom went into my container with all my tagging equipment and stuff, and she pulled the needle out, and it's somewhere in here. I couldn't find it. It was literally like finding a needle in a haystack. Couldn't find it.
It's not congealed, Lynn. They're called will not. They will not come off.
It would not come off for sure. Where are you taking that? Because that other ew's in the way. You can't let her out yet.
Why not?
Because there's a ewe there.
Go around.
Really? You're going to bring her around? Okay. We're going to take her the long way around. And she's kind of panting and like looking abused right now. But anyway, there's a needle in here somewhere. So as I was looking for the needle in the pen, Mom went and turned around and and stuck her head in my little elastic bands for banding the tails because they look like grain, and she thought it would be a good thing to eat my box of elastic bands. So I had to shake her mouth open to get all the elastic bands out that she was trying to eat. So she's been a little bit of a challenge today. But someone asked about, do the sheep ever adopt a different type of sheep? And this mom actually, a few years ago, had a single lamb, and she adopted a Suffolk lamb and raised it right to the end. So now we're going to let these guys out, and Arnie's going to be real gentle with them. Here come the crew. Go see your mom. Use your hands, Arnie. This timer that's been trying to push a lamb for quite a long time now. Again, you don't like to wait more than an hour before you check. So we're going to try check her. She looks pretty tame, as long as Arnie doesn't let go of her when he's got her. Yeah, she looks like maybe she's tired. So again, you're getting a bad angle because I hold the sheep by her head so she stays put. When the sack comes out but nothing's happening and it's been out for an hour, that's considered to be a pregnancy that's just not a lambing that's just not progressing. So you want to make sure that it's not backwards, tangled up, whatever the case may be, because it doesn't usually take that long. Although first timers do take longer in general. Can you feel it?
Yes, right there. She has a little bit of
ringworm a bit?
Whatever, yeah, she's a little bit...
She hasn't fully dilated maybe. Sometimes the cervix has a little ring around it. And you just have to, with your fingers, just put a little pressure on it and slowly stretch it, and it usually stretches out. You do it gently, but it's just placing pressure on that band so that the lamb can move through more easily. Again, first timers will be tighter than ones who've had lambs before. Hi, sweetheart. You're a good girl. You really are. You're doing a great job. And see, one thing I've noticed about this ewe compared to our other Suffolk ewes, to me this ewe is shorter in body length. And I do find that if you're going to have a problem, it's a shorter bodied ewe.
3 feet.
3 feet is always a problem. That makes it really difficult to deliver a lamb.
One lamb has to go back, and which one isn't?
That's the hard part.
Which one doesn't?
And that's why she wasn't progressing, because her 2 lambs are tangled. So we're going to assume, if Arnie's right, if there's 3 legs, that there's 2 lambs. Gotta follow the leg. I'm going to put it on pause for a second to hold the ewe better. So he managed to sort it out. And it's breathing. That was a tough one.
Yeah. 2 lambs try to come at the same time.
Yep. And that's why it was taking a long time. You can pretty well guarantee that if a ewe's taking too long, that you should check. There's usually always a reason for it. So this mom, there we go. She won't have more.
That's too bad. That doesn't look very attractive. Get that helmet off you.
I'm gonna let her go now, and hopefully she'll have a look. I'll tip her up. This guy needs his nose blowing, maybe. That's a female?
Well, female?
A male.
Yeah.
Is it?
Don't let her run away.
Okay, well, I'm going sometimes first timer after a traumatic birth will try to run away, but I'm thinking she's gonna be okay. I'm gonna switch positions so we can have a look.
Wait, look at that mess, Mom.
Oh, that was an ordeal. It's not a good way to start your birthing career. But she's loving them right away. They're talking to her. Oh my goodness. That was a tough one, buddy. Oh dear. Yeah, that was a tough birth. You guys just wanted to come all at once. Good mommy. But this mom, you could see when Arnie caught her that she didn't run away or anything, so she's a pet ewe. Sometimes if you have to catch them and to do this, if they're not calm and used to you, and then you put them through a more difficult birth like this, that's when you're more likely to have a ewe reject a lamb, because from the trauma she's now more thinking fear, pain, and when she's had the lambs, her first instinct is to get up and run. But this mom's doing everything right. You're a good mommy, and you have really nice lammies. While I'm here, I'll just check your teats. Hi, mommy. He's got quite a bit. And you see, this is the male, and you can see that sac is yellow. And that's an indicator that it was a bad birth. See that? It's not clear. Normally it would be clear, but it's got the brown in it. Aw, Cammy. It's not your turn, but you're gonna have lammies soon too. So, well, right now, this is a good time to check her teats. And if you look at the nipple, you can see that little brown dot in the center. That's the plug. And so we want to pull that and see. She's got milk on that side. It's very thick right now. And I'll reach her. I don't know if I can reach her other side right now. But you see, right now, sometimes you'll strip that like that, and it'll just come shooting out. The plug will come out and a big squirt of milk will come out. She just had a dribble like that, so she's got to come to her milk. She has milk, so it's not a worry. But that's another reason why tubing is better, because it can, some sheep it could take even 24 hours for them to fully come to their milk. And we want these lambs to have their colostrum within the first, 15 minutes if possible, and we usually get it into them a lot quicker than that. So we got the lambs in the jug now. And it's just a matter of getting these guys tubed. Right now we're gonna tube them, dip them with iodine on their navel. I will record the mom to see who she is and who the dad is. And then these guys will be staying in the jug about 2 days while they get to know their mom. I can check this. Was this the side I checked for milk? Good mommy. Yeah, that was the one side I checked. Yeah. Okay, plug on both sides out. She definitely, you would want to be tubing her lambs because she just has a little trickle right now. We don't want to give them a little trickle. We want to give them a good feeding. The lambs in the pen next door. Curious to see who their new neighbors are. They're the lambs from the mom with the really long nipples. So they've stayed. They're going to be staying in 3 days, just to make sure that they totally can nurse off of her longer nipples. But normally twins would stay in for 2 days. This mom here does not have long nipples, so these guys should only be in here for 2 days. See, I don't know if you noticed that mom there, she was twirling around. And why she was doing that is because both lambs were trying to nurse off the one side. And obviously they can't do that. And the mom was helping them. She was trying to sort them out. So now they're both trying each on a side. Now whether they latch on is another story. Here we are tubing the second one. Good mommy. Okay, they're fed. Now we're gonna do their iodine. See they want to nurse and she's happening. No, I know, but I tried to feed that lamb and she wouldn't take any. I should try her again before I leave. There we go. They're all done. I'll come back and read her, find out who they are.
There you go.
Nice lammies.
Why we don't do the bottles? Why you done that? Now we go for beaches.
Yeah, you'd think.
Huh?
You'd think.
Well, I think the whole thing is nice. But we're so busy, this is funny. This one I know it's been done. But it shows you don't have to have a monster ewe to have big lambs, eh?
They're not monster lambs, but they're good size. So we just marked her. She's got 162 on her back in 2 colors because she's got a boy and a girl. And we're gonna leave them to it right now. This is the ewe who lost her lamb last year. She's tagged and ready to go. But we're just gonna put her in a little watch pen before we put her in the family group, just to make sure that everything is okay with her this year. But I'm pretty sure it is. There we go. Oh, big stretch buddy. Come You get to go in a watch pen now. Go on. There you go. There. There. They'll just stay in here an hour or two just to make sure they can see the other ewes in the pen where they're going. And just to make sure she's clinging to this lamb. But to me it looks like she definitely is. Alright, he's just feeding the rams. Don't fall.
That's expensive to keep all those rams.
We use all of those guys. We, as you know, one of our customers bought a bunch of our adult ewes and he's lambing them right now, and I got a message from him yesterday saying that he just had some quad gladiator lambs. We haven't had quad Suffolks for a few years, so not that we want any, but it's always neat when Suffolks give quads.
Lots of big engines on those sheep, eh?
Yeah, lots of big engines. Yeah. Well, they're the boys. Oh, it's getting cold now.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I can feel that on my hands. Okay, as the bitter cold sets in and the sun begins to go down, we're gonna call this a day. And thanks for watching. Hope you join us again tomorrow. Yeah, really bad. For the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye from Lynn.
Bye from Ernie.
Bye for now.